Hi, AJ?
Hi, Diana.
Yes.
Hey, it's AJ with MFG.com. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me
Good.
okay?
I can hear you great. Just speak up a little bit. Is Tim there?
Yes.
Awesome. How you doing, Tim?
Good. Yourself?
Doing great. Doing great. Hey, could you guys describe your company, the name of your company, and what you do?
All right. NKC Incorporated. And I would say that we're just a job shop that takes on components and assemblies and makes them for print and customers' requirements.
I see. Can you name the specific industries that you work with?
Consumer products, automotive, medical, and aerospace.
Awesome. Any other special qualifications or applications that you're good at that you really like to do?
Well, die making is one, but because things have tailed off in this country with die making or stamping, we've actually changed the direction a little bit and concentrate more on components and some assemblies.
I see. What part of the country are you in?
In the Midwest, in the Chicagoland area.
Awesome. And can you describe some of the locations of the companies that you work with that you supply to?
Well, most of the stuff that we're doing is very. We got customers in California we do work for. We got customers in Wisconsin. We got customers on the East Coast. So MFG has allowed us to expose our capabilities and our expertise, across the country, where before we were pretty much constrained to, where we could drive to or where we could, call, but more so where we could actually drive to.
I see. So you're all over the place now.
Yes. It's allowed us to go, from coast to coast with our customers.
Now, how long have you been with MFG?
Since 2005. I think
Quite a while.
February 2005.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
It's February, right? Can you describe, Tim and Diana, can you describe your experiences with MFG.com, how you've used it?
Well, again, it's let us expose our capabilities and expertise across the country. You can cold call as much as you want, but if there's buyer is not looking to get anything done, they really don't always have time to listen to you or have time for you. So what's nice about the MFG is the majority of customers are looking to get stuff done, and it allows us to quote on those jobs, and if we're competitive, we've got a chance on it, and if we're not competitive, we have to look at that.
I see.
It has allowed us to increase our sales every year since we've been on the system, even through the downturn that we've had. And I don't think I could say that if we didn't belong to the MFG.
I see. In using MFG.com, do you guys just quote on any job that comes through the system?
No, it's got to match what we do best. We also, at least I do, I also tend to shy away from the quotes that have 25 to 30 quotes on them, only because maybe that's not true, but this is the way I feel. Somebody's out there trying to fill machine time. If there's 7 guys, 10 guys quoting it, I feel we'll be more competitive. I also look at where they place the jobs. If I find, when I view their profile, and especially if they've been rated, well, actually that's the only way I can tell. If they've been rated, if the majority of their work is going overseas, then I do not quote the work.
So you do it sounds like you do as much to vet the buyer as you do to vet
Yeah.
the actual specific job.
Yeah, actually maybe more so, because either internally we have the capabilities and the expertise to do almost anything that's out there, or I have vendors that I can use to get those jobs done. So in reality, it is more vetting the customer than it is the job. Or if it's so large it doesn't meet any of the capacities that I have or someone that I know has, because there are large jobs out there that, are just beyond our capabilities.
So really it really is taking a strategy into MFG.com rather than MFG.com trying to deliver a strategy to you. In other words, you have to focus on, you have to know what you want and go after it as opposed to just waiting for it to come to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Because there's going to be jobs that I'm not going to, as a company, we're not going to be able to compete with, either people in the States or more so people overseas because of the labor costs. So, that's one of the first things I look at. And I also want to make sure that the person's been rated. Not that we don't quote jobs that are out there that from customers that, are just new to the system, but I also like to see, how has this customer treated another vendor, or how well have they not gotten along, but how well has it gone for them? Right.
So it's no different than the real world. You just got to make sure who you're doing business with, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about your experiences with MFG.com?
Well, just that it has allowed us to expand our sales every year, and I do not see, how I would, as a company, we would be able to do that if we were just cold calling in our, 3-state area per se, around Illinois, where we could get where we could expose ourselves easily. This lets us expose ourselves to, companies across the country and actually across the world.
I see. Tim, Diana, thank you so much for your time today. I know it's February and it's cold up there in Chicagoland, but spring training starts this week.
Yep. It'll be here soon.
There you go. Hang in there. Thanks for your time today, guys.
Thank you, AJ.
Bye now.